Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Today's video on applied mechanics. So many students have requested me that please upload more videos on analysis of beam. So I have taken at least 3 videos on design of or analysis of beam for drawing shear force diagram, bending moment diagram, which is continuously asked in Pokhran University, Tribhuvan University, and in Purvanchal University and Midwestern University. So today's question is a very excellent question for the exam point of view. So let's start the video. Now, so many students have requested me please upload more video on the different subject, but I have come in my village at the hometown, so due to the lack of the books I am unable to upload more videos on different subject. So however, I have ideas on analysis of beam or shear force diagram, bending moment diagram. So someone sent me such type of question and I am going to discuss about this. So your question is showing on the screen. Let's read the question, what the question is saying. So first of all, read and note on the books what the question saying. Draw what is the shear force bending moment diagram etc, and draw the shear force diagram, bending moment diagram, and also locate the point of the contraflexion if any. It means this question carries 15 marks on Pokhran University, Tribhuvan University, and any other colleges like Midwestern University and Purvanchal University. So let's how the question are we solve. So first we analyze the figure where the point load is given, where the UVL load is given, where the bending moment is given, and what types of beam is. This is the determinant beam. Why this is the determinant beam? Because there is only one 3 reaction. Here is 2, here is 1. How? Here is 1, here is 1. I assume VA, this is assume VX, and I assume VE. So there is a 3 reaction. First of all, if the question is asking in our exam, first of all we have to consider our beam is either determinant or indeterminate. We have to determine it. So there is only one 3 reaction, and the unknown 3 reaction can be solved by using the equation of the equilibrium equation. So this is the determinant structure. If there is an indeterminate structure, please don't solve such type of question. So this is the determinant, so we can solve. And now analyze where the our UVL, UDL and point load is given and bending moment is given. First analyze. Now after analyzing we go on solution, and so let's I assume 3 types of unknown reaction. VE, vertical force, because this is the hinge and hinge carries 2 unknown reaction. This is the horizontal reaction, this is the vertical reaction, and this is the roller support. Roller support, there is occurs only one vertical reaction, so I assume VE. So there is a 3 reaction unknown. So first of all, in previous I have uploaded almost 3 videos on analysis of beam. So if you have not seen such type of video, I request you please watch such first this video, then now we go on solution. Here our first step is what? We calculate total downward force is what acting. So here total upward force VA and VE, upward force positive, downward force negative. So total summation, total upward force is equal to 0. It means summation Fy is equal to 0. So VA plus VE plus, this is upward force, so I take positive. Then total downward force I assume in a right portion. So this is a UDL force, and UDL force lie among under the 3.5 meter. Similarly UVL force is lying 3 meter. So here UDL force acts as rectangle. So rectangle height is 2 kN per meter and base is 3.5 meter. So I directly write 2.3.5 plus, this is the UVL, so it acts as triangle. So what is the triangle formula? Area of triangle 1 by 2, 1.5, 3. plus what is the another point called 12 kilonewton. 12 kilonewton. So if we calculate this, we found this is 21.25. This is the first equation. Here this is a two unknown reaction. So what we do now, if there is a two unknown reaction in one equation, we do what? At any support, there is two support, yes, and there is any support, we calculate a total bending moment is equal to 0. We know that at any support total bending moment occurs is 0. So this is the equilibrium equation. This is the principle of equilibrium theory. So by the principle of equilibrium equation, total moment acting at point A, here there is a two unknown reactions, so either we take total bending moment at A is equal to 0, or either we can take total moment acting at point E is 0, so that we can find one unknown reaction among between these. So I take total bending moment at point A is equal to 0 and clockwise moment is positive. So what is the our calculation? Look at, first of all we should analyze what type of force is acting at where point, at which point, A point. So this point, this total force is going to concentrate at point where, this midpoint. What is the midpoint? 3.5. So this is the, if we divide 3.5 into two parts, so we got 1.7. Similarly this is also 1.7, and total force is this, all UDL force is concentrated at 1.75 from the right of support A. So we can write 2, what is the total vertical force? 2 into 3.5. The total force 2 into 3.5 multiply at which point it is acting, from A point 1.75. So 3.5 divided by 2 means 1.75. It is the clockwise direction, so we take positive. Similarly, where is the another force or moment? This is 10 km/meter. So this is also positive force, clockwise moment, so 10. Now this is another force which is UVL. So it is the total concentration force is acting where? This is the acting at that point, we assume. So from that side, from this side, it takes what portion? 2 by 3 multiply h. So 2 by 3 multiply h means 3. This is the 2 meter. So this portion can, at which point this total force is going to concentrate? This is the 2 meter from the D. And what the total concentration force is acting? This is the 1 by 2, 1.5, and this is the total 3. So if we calculate, this is the 1.5 square. So total force 1.2, 1.5 into 3. This is the total concentration force, and at which point? That this is the 2 meter from the D. So total distance is what? Total distance from A is this all. So this is 3.5, this force plus 1, this distance plus 2, this distance, and another 2 distance is this 2 by 3 into 3. And this is the also clockwise moment, so I took positive. And another force is vertical upward force. This can rotate anti-clockwise like this. So this is the negative force anti-clockwise, VE, and at what distance this force act? This, if we total distance is this from A to E. So this is the 9.5. And another force is what acting? This is the 12 km. This is the also clockwise. This can rotate this way. So this is the clockwise, so positive. This will be positive. And at what distance this force is acting? This is the 12 meter, and total is equal to 0. I hope you can understand. And if we calculate, we can find the value of vertical force VE is what? This is the 19.51 kilonewton. If we found VE 19.5 kilometer. Then we put this value in equation first, and we can find VE. So after putting this value in equation 1, we can find VA. The VA is equal to this value comes 1.36 kilonewton. So after this calculation, we found that what is the vertical reaction at A and vertical reaction at E. So now we draw the free body diagram. Remember, if you are able to draw free body diagram, then you can easily draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. Remember first this. So before drawing the free body diagram, you have to calculate the total vertical force is at support, either roller or hinge. So here we draw the free body diagram. So this is the A point, this is the B point, this is the C point, this is the D point, this is the E point, this is the F point. So at point A, what is the our total force? This is the total vertical force is 1.7, and total force is this. What is the total force is concentrated at this is this. Which force? If we multiply 2 into 3.5, we got 7 kilonewton, and at what point? 1.75, 1.75. This distance, and at C point, this is the 10 kilonewton is the clockwise moment which is given in the question. And from D to E, at what point this total force is acting? This is the 2.25 at 2 meter, 1 meter, and this is the also 2 meter distance, this is the also 1 meter distance, and here this is 12 kilonewton force which is a distance 2.5, and vertical total force is vertical at point E is what? This is the 19.51 kilometer. So we are going to calculate shear force diagram, shear force calculation. So I have told in previous video that shear force is calculated point to point, from point A to F or F to A. So I am going to calculate the shear force diagram from point A to F. So if we calculate the shear force at point A, then we look what is the previous force acting before A point in the left side. If we calculate the shear force diagram at point B, then we have analyzed what is the total force is acting before B point on the left side. So here shear force diagram at point A and left, in the left side of A point A there is no any force. So shear force at point A on the left side, there is the zero force, and shear force diagram at point A in the right side means at that point, certain at that point which force is going to act? This is the 1.736. So at the right side 1.736 km is acting. Total vertical force is positive and downward force is negative here. Now only we look this figure, note this is the free body diagram. Now shear force at point B on the left side, in the left side which force? 7 km force is also acting, and this force is going to add or subtract in this force. What is the nature of upward or downward? We are going to analyze, then we add or subtract on this total force. Vertical force is total acting in point A. So shear force in the left side 1.37 is positive and downward force 7 is negative. So there is a 7 negative. I subtract minus 5.264 kilonewton. Then this force is also going to equal what? This is the shear force B at the right side. This is because there is no any force is acting on the right side. So this is equal to the total force acting at the left side. Now this force is going to be also equal to where? Shear force diagram at left side at point C, and shear force diagram also at the right side C, and this is also going to be equal shear force diagram at point D on the left side also, and there is also this force is going to be equal shear force diagram at the right side at point D, because there is no any force occurs between point B to D. So I am going to write this force is equal to where shear force diagram is equal to C to left, shear force diagram is equal to C to right, and this also equal to shear force diagram equal to D left, shear force diagram is also equal to D right. I hope you understand it. Now we are going to calculate shear force diagram at point E on the left side. On the left side, which force is acting? Another 2.25 km. So shear force diagram at point E left is equal to what? This is total force minus 5.264, and another force is downward, which is 2.25. This is the negative also, so minus 2.25 is, so this is the equal minus 7.514 kilonewton. Now shear force diagram at point E on the right side, so minus 7.515, and another force is, which is the upward force, so this is the positive, and this is exactly acting on the E point, so this is the right side moment, right side force, vertical force, so I take positive 19.51. this is equal to what? If we calculate, this will be 11.9199 kilonewton. So shear force diagram at point F on left side, so this is what? 11 kilonewton. Then there is no any force is going to act point E and F, so this is also equal to point shear force diagram at point F and left side. So shear force diagram at F on the right side is equal to what? This is the also acting 12 kilonewton force at exactly on point F. So this is what? This is will be negative force. So if we calculate this value, we got 0.001, so which is nearly equal to 0 kilonewton. So if we calculate any shear force diagram on for any question, we got total shear force at end point, this will be the 0 kilonewton. This means, this makes us confident that our calculation is right, our bending moment calculation, our total vertical force reaction forces calculated is the totally right. This means, because zero should come always. So this is our total shear force calculation. Now we are going to draw shear force diagram. So I clean it. Shear force diagram means, so this is the logic of we can draw the shear force diagram, bending moment diagram for the any UBL and UDL force. So here, this is the point A, this is the point B, this is the point C, this is the point E, this is the point E, and this is the point F. So at point what? At point A, total force is 1.7, and total B point is what? 5.247. So this is the negative, so this is the positive, and this is the negative part. So this is the 5.1 means like this, this is the 5 point. So this is the totally equal to point D on the right side, D on the right side. So this will be similar force for this, and for E left, what is the total vertical force? 7.5. 7.5 means what? This is this, and 8 point E on the right side, 11.99. it is going to totally increase, so 11.9 means this force. So at point F, this is the equal, so at point F, this is the total equal. So at the point right, in point F on the right side, this is the equality totally 0, so it is going to be decreased totally 0. So this is the what? UDL force. For UDL force, for UDL force load, shear force diagram is totally going to be what? Slope diagram. So it is going to be slope diagram like this, and there is no any force, so it is going to be like equal distribution. And at point E, this force is 7 point, so 7.51. this is the 5.264, and this is also 5.264, this is also 5.264, this is the 1.7 1.736. I hope you are understanding. And this is the logic what? This is the UBL force. For the UBL force, shear force diagram is the parabolic 2-degree equation. So this is the what? This is the increasing order. So increasing order means our force is what? Decreasing order. Decreasing order means like this. So like this. So this can be, this is the this nature. So our shear force diagram is decreasing order like this. So we join like this. This is the parabolic 2-degree equation. Now it is going to be suddenly increase 11.99, and this is equal to point F, and after point F on the right side this is going to be 0. So this is the our shear force diagram. This is the negative, this is positive. So this is the our totally shear force diagram. Shear force diagram. I hope you are understanding. Now we are going to analyze the bending moment diagram. So for the bending moment diagram, I have told in previous video that the total or bending moment diagram at the support is 0 when if there is no extra loading is acting on the left side. Bending moment at point support, either this is the roller or this is hinge, will be 0 at what condition? If there is no overhanging beam. So in this side at point there is no any other hanging beam or any moment is given, or any hanging or any extra load is given on the left side. So bending moment diagram at point A is 0, but at point E there is no bending moment 0, because there is any in the right side there is an extra hanging beam is given, and there is also acting 12 km. So at point A there is no zero moment at point A. So and we can also prove that total bending moment at point A will be 0. How? Let's see. So bending moment at point A will be 0. How? We are going to calculate bending moment at point A. So I am going to write calculation. What? 7.1.75. What? This is the clockwise moment, so clockwise positive. So now 10 is also positive. 10 is also clockwise moment. And now 2.25 at what distance? 3.512 and 2. This will be the what? This will be the 8.5 minus this is the anti-clockwise moment. So 19.51 into what? 19 point. This is the total distance, which will be the 9.5. And now and 12 km force. This is the also clockwise moment. So we take positive 12 into 12.12 is if we calculate this force will be equal to what? Nearly 0.03, means total for 0 km. We can also prove that bending moment is 0 at point A. So now bending moment at point B. What? Here we are going to only calculate bending moment at point A on the left side only, on the right side only. So I am going to calculate bending moment at point B taking load acting and on the left side only. If we are going to calculate total force at total bending moment at point B taking total right side force, total right left side force, then this will be the 0. Remember, so only we are going to calculate on the left side force here. So 1.765 at distance what? 3.765. So 1.736 into 3.5. This will be the clockwise moment, this will be anti-clockwise moment. So minus 3 minus 7.175. This will be the what? Minus 7.04 km. Now bending moment at point C. Here now if there is in any point bending moment is given, there will be the two types of calculation. What? There is the left side bending moment, right side bending moment. So for the left side bending moment there is what? Here left side 1.736 into 4.5, total distance is this, and 7. Now for 7.2.75. This will be the 11 minus 11.438 km. Now bending moment for 8.C on the right side, this will be the total bending moment is left side 11.438, and this will be the positive 10 km. This the 10 km, which will be the value of what? Minus 1.438 kN. Now bending moment at point C on point D. Okay. bending moment at point D, sorry, so only distance is going to be increased, not any change, only the distance is going to be increased. So 1.376, this will be the distance, 4.5 will be up. Now 2 meter is going to be at 4.5, 2.75, that's only going to be changed. So this will be the what, this will be the bending moment total at point D is equal to 1.73657 into 4.75 plus 10. This will be the minus 11.966. Now we are going to calculate bending moment at point E. So 1.736 into 9.5 minus 7.75 plus 10 minus 2.25 into 1. This will be equal to, now it's your duty to calculate this total force. I am going to only do the process. First calculate. If you are not able to calculate within the 20 minutes, then you can leave this question on the exam. So you have to practice it. So this will be equal to what, minus 30.08 kilonewton meter. So now bending moment at point F, at point of F, this will be also equal to what, 0. We can prove it here. Minus 1.736 into 12 minus 7.10.25 plus 10 minus 2.25 into 3.5 plus 19.51 into 2.5. This will be equal to 0.08 kilometer. This will be also equal to 0 kilometer. So we prove that bending moment at any end point will be 0. It must be 0, otherwise our calculation is totally wrong. So in this way we calculate all the bending moment at every point. Now we are going to what, draw the bending moment diagram. So for this, now for the bending moment diagram, we calculate what, at point A, this will be the B, this will be C, D, A, F. So for point A, what is the bending moment? This will be the, this will be what, this will be the 0. So this is the 0. What is the bending moment at point B? This will be the minus 7.04. Minus is this, plus is this. So minus 7.01. Oh, what this? I assume that this is the 7.04. Now at point C on the left side, 11.438. 11.438. So this will be the what? This will be the this. And on the right side, this will be the what? 1.43. This will be the 1.438. This is the 1.438. Now at point D, what will be the bending moment? 11.966. 11.966 means this will be the negative also. So 11.966 means this force. And at point E, this is the 30.008. So 30.008 means this 30.008. And this is the 11.966. And at point F, this will be the 0. So this is the our total bending moment diagram. So this is the what? This is the UDL force. For UDL force, bending moment diagram is the what? What? This is the parabolic. So parabolic means this is the increasing. So our force is going to be like this order. This is the decreasing. So we have here now this, there is no any force between B and C. So this is going to be what? This is going to be only slope direction, and this will be joined like this. And from point C to D, there is no any force, so this is going to be like this. And from point D and A, this is the UVL force. So for the UVL force, this is the increasing parameter. This is the increasing loading. So for the increasing, there is the decreasing diagram. So for the decreasing diagram, this will be what? This will be the like this. What? This is the like this. This is the 2 degree equation. This is the 3 degree equation. And after this, at point F, bending moment diagram is going to be 0. So this will be like this. I hope you can understand this diagram. This is the cubic, this is the parabolic, and this will be the like this diagram. I have marked all the bending moment diagram at every point B, C, D, E, F, and there is no any point of the contraflexion, because there is no bending moment diagram is going to be changed in the plus diagram on this side. So there is no any point of the contact flexion. So we don't need to calculate the point of the contact flexion. So in this way we calculate all the shear force diagram, bending moment diagram, and we also draw what shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. And now that's all about this question. Now in upcoming video I'm going to take one extra class also for the cantilever beam. So cantilever beam is also asking in exam. I have seen the question bank. There is also asking the question on the cantilever beam. So in upcoming video I will take one class for the cantilever beam. So share this video, like this video. Thank you for watching.